Let me start the intro. Ordinary for me. We ain't going to your favorite place. Hello, I am Dr. Nakiba Jackson, and welcome to Freedom Fridays. This Freedom Friday, well, first of all, Freedom Fridays is a channel that I started that I have decided to do to journal my journey to freeing myself up from all the things that's weighed me down. It's a health and wellness journey. For me, I started off documenting my journey to 252. I still haven't made it yet, but I've made significant progress. Now, my new journey is to 230. As I go through the different things that I'm freeing myself from or releasing, I'm just sharing with you tips and things that I've learned along the way. So, my little person, she's not here today. She's asleep. She went to school and she's tired. So, I just wanted to talk this Friday just about well, first of all, my week. So for the Mindset Makeover group, I'm in Fit, Fierce, and Fabulous 5 group. And this is Mindset 2. So part of this week, we weigh in every Wednesday, and this week I really gained some weight. I gained about 5.2 pounds, and I was really feeling the type of way. I was mad at myself. I was mad at the scale. I was mad at everybody, and I came up with every excuse in the world. But I owned up to it because, in order to do something, in order to make a change, you got to do things differently. And so I sucked it up and got back. So this week, I'm still on my mission to get to my weight goal of 230 pounds. And so it just requires me to be constant, consistent, and committed, and continue to show up for myself, be honest and authentic with you and myself. So I've been making juices this week. I've been juicing mostly. I've had some moments where I had stuff that wasn't juice, but that's my journey. So I'm still documenting it, and I'm still sharing it with you. So I started off with several juices earlier this week, and they tasted okay. They're fluctuating. So when I get up in the morning, my goal is to wake up and start using some of the juices that I've made the night before, and then make some juices to help me go along the day. So I'm having more juices throughout the day that I don't turn to anything else. Some of the things that I struggled with so far was the taste buds. So it's important that when you're juicing that you do definitely want to put like a mixture of things in the juices. And it's more than just about the fruits or the vegetables. I think it's also about some of the other stuff that you put in there. So some people put like parsley, cilantro. I do ginger with mine a lot. Turmeric, I don't care for the taste, but the benefits outweigh the taste. It's expensive, but it's worth it. So just different things that you use along the way to just help you. And a lot of times when you're craving something, it really is, when you're craving something, it's like you're deficient in other areas. So I still get to explore what I'm deficient in and still get to meet my goal. So there we go. I just want to talk about that a little bit because my daughter reminded me that sometimes I don't talk about it. And I don't like to talk about it because I be feeling like I'm failing. And so as long as I'm moving forward, I'm not failing. So welcome to 2022. This is not the first one, is it? Let me see, what's the date? Yeah, it is the first Freedom Friday of 2022. Because the last one I did was New Year's. So here I am. Thank you for joining. I would invite you to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Sorry for the very long intro. Sorry, not sorry. But I just want to just be real authentic with you guys that's taking the time to share. So things that I've been doing that's working well is we were doing a step challenge. I got in a step challenge and I was doing that. Then I allowed myself not to challenge as much. But what I'm picking up now is working out at least twice a day. So at least an hour, at least a 30 to 40 minute workout the second part of the day. and to help me see results, along with drinking more water. Like, I've been really not doing that well with my water intake. So spa water is one of those things that I like to do. Spa water has sliced cucumbers and like lime, lemon, mint in there. And it just, and I do that cold because I don't like drinking cold water all the time, especially when it's cold outside. So it's like a really tough thing for me to do. And when I drink that, it just takes me away. I feel like I'm drinking more than water. It's refreshing. So hopefully that helps. And it's a diuretic. So this week, briefly, what I want to talk about, the freedom to believe in yourself. And so I got a shirt. My shirt, this actually wasn't planned, but nothing happens by accident. Everything is just a combination of things that your desires, your hopes and dreams, and just meshing them together. You just got to pay attention to the signs of everything that's around you so you can know what your purpose is and how you live in this life, and making sure you live in the best version of yourself every day. So this Freedom Friday, what I want to talk about is just making sure that you're free to believe in yourself. And what freedom to believe in yourself means for me is, so many times I have learned to second guess what I was thinking, what I wanted, how I wanted to live, whether certain things would be right for me or whether they would be wrong for me. And if you follow parts of my channel, what you would know is I've been talking about in the past, I've been quiet on a lot of things. And people that know me that think I'm not quiet, imagine if you think I'm not quiet, the things that I'm not saying. So just to digress, so I've been quiet on a lot of things that's really important and that matters to me, because I always end up putting other people's thoughts, opinions, holding them more important and more high than myself. And what it's done is repressed, my own voice again, which I've talked about on this channel. And so what it does when you allow that to happen over a period of time, you stop believing in yourself. You believe that you need validation from other people and something outside of you. But once you really focus on who you really are and what you want for yourself, you got to start believing that everything you want, everything you want to have is possible. And so what believing in yourself means, it's like that faith we talk about, faith the size of a mustard seed, something that you can't see, but you just know it's going to happen. You believe that it's going to happen. It doesn't mean you just sit down and you eat like all these things that you shouldn't eat and say you're going to lose weight. And you say, hey, I believe I'm going to lose weight. You might lose weight. Might not be the exact way you want to, but believing in yourself also means just knowing that it's going to happen, knowing that you put in the work for it to happen, and knowing that it's going to come because of just surrendering to the process, and knowing that it's going to happen, and knowing that no matter what, that's what you see, that's what you're working towards, and it's going to happen. You just got to be ready for it to happen when it happens. Be ready to receive it. So freedom to believe in yourself for me just means being free to know that anything and everything is possible 100% of the time. So if you believe you're a multimillionaire, then you get to believe that. Don't let anyone else tell you that, you can't do that, or you can't be that, and all this other stuff. Yeah, that's because that's their limited view of themselves and of you. But if you have an unlimited view of yourself and know that you're a god or a goddess, and that you were created from the most divine, and that you also have an opportunity to have anything that you want, you just got to ask for it, know that it's yours for the having, and then know that nothing comes without not working, but just anything that you put out, there's always an action and a reaction associated with it. So just know that if you believe something is going to happen or something is for you, you get to stay believing that. And then you don't just believe it and just say it's going to happen, but you believe it. The way you go about it might be different for other people, but you got to see how it feels to you, how you feel about that. And then have a plan, establish your plan, and work through that plan. The biggest thing that I've learned is lack of having a plan means you're going to fail. You allow yourself to be a victim or a product of circumstances. And sometimes that might work out well, sometimes it might not. But wouldn't it be so much greater if you actually believed that you were going to do something and you work towards that happening? And then look, sometimes the things that you believe that happen, it might not happen exactly the way that you thought or the way that you planned, but it happens, and it happens even greater and better than what you have imagined it. And you would not have achieved even getting to that point if you haven't even put that first thought and effort in believing in yourself. And so, like I said, believing in yourself is like sometimes you just got to meditate, you got to pray, you got to block out anybody and anything that is not supporting what you believe for yourself. Because if you believe it, you can achieve it. The minute you put that doubt inside of your mind and you allow that doubt to crowd over your judgment and everything else you do, you move with a different type of intention. So when you move with an intention and you know something is going to happen, you believe it. It doesn't matter what anybody else say. It doesn't matter what anybody else does. You're like, oh, it's going to happen. It's going to happen, and it's going to happen at the right time. And I'm going to be ready to receive it. I'm going to be ready. I'm in the position to accept it and have everything that's coming for me. So, I said it's short. I mean, it's long because I talked about so much other stuff, but short enough just to let you know it's okay to believe in yourself. It's okay to believe in yourself, even if nobody else does. You got to believe in yourself so much so you start getting other people around you believing in you too. And when they believe in you, guess what? They also start believing in themselves. When they see you do it and they see, say, this person, they did that, and I didn't even think it was possible. They start seeing if it's possible for you, it's possible for other people too. And so that's what you want to do. Just spark this big thing around you so you continue to not just inspire yourself, but inspire others. Even when it doesn't look like that thing that you want is going to happen, you still move with that intention as if it's going to happen. You believe it, you feel it, you trust yourself. You trust that God, that the universe is working together to get you everything that you desire and that you deserve. So, that's all I have for today. Just thank you for joining. And if you haven't liked, commented, you don't have to comment, but if you want to, you can. But like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for joining, and you have a wonderful night and Happy New Year. Bye.